Well, how are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
I'm fighting back tears, but we're doing all right.
Well, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I mean, what is the vibe in the room, and how were you guys feeling when they called out your name?
Really surreal. I think Jess said it best a couple minutes ago that we all were ready to clap for somebody else.
Yeah.
So this is, yeah, I don't have words.
Yeah. I'm just trying not to look like a nerd and just start laughing out of nervousness or overwhelmingness.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of weirdos, and we're really good friends. So this really means a lot. You know, I said it earlier, but we're kind of stuck together for life now because of this.
Yeah.
1000%.
So how long have you guys been working together and been friends?
We wrote the song 4 years ago, like almost to the day, 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And so
And it was the day we met Lloyd.
It was the day
Yeah.
we,
Yeah. And so it's taken a journey for sure. And yeah, we keep rolling a little bit.
Yeah, the upright piano that we wrote the song on was out of tune. It's currently in my living room with a bunch of books on it, and my daughter goes up and plays. I think it's anointed. We should write another song.
Yeah.
on it.
We should.
Shout out to Bridge Church in Spring Hill, Tennessee
Yeah.
for hosting the writing camp. We thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for still believing in small churches and still believing in those small churches producing songs that can go around the world.
Yeah. And thank you, Cece Winans. Like, I mean, she's a legend.
Yes, she is.
I weep like a baby every time I hear Alabaster Box still, and so does my mom. But
Queen.
yeah. We
our
just
queen.
are grateful that she decided that this was the song she wanted to carry.
Yeah, well said.
Well, let's talk about, the power of the local church.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody is finding a sense of community
Yeah.
close to home these days.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is that so important?
Yeah, I think one thing about the local churches, I mean, broken people are everywhere, and broken people sometimes lead churches too. But at the same time, one thing that we believe fully is that, like, the Lord is going to be kind and good and faithful no matter what. And we get to just sit and rest in that. We get to love the people around us. We get to be kind. I mean, we're called to live like Jesus. And Jesus was an immigrant. He was someone that was born, like, in the sticks. Like, he didn't come from much. And so I know personally I didn't come from much. And everybody has a story, and we get to celebrate them too. And that all happens in the local church, whether we know it or not.
Yeah, and if the writing room that we wrote the song in is any indication, I mean, if we can't get along in the writing room and be aligned there, then how can we expect the church to? And so we put it in motion, the gospel in motion with a small seed of faith, and the song is sung, by, millions of people now. Yeah. And so I think it's a testament to that, if you sow a seed, it's the Lord that brings the growth. Some people water, some people plant, but it's the Lord who brings the growth. So
I can hardly wait to hear what happens when you walk into that church when you get back.
Yeah, I think one thing I know for sure is we wouldn't be here without the support of our people.
Yeah.
Whether it was the people in the church, the little kiddos that are singing this song and the videos we get, they support us, like our
kids love it.
parents, our families. And so I think we get to stand there and celebrate this moment in front of everybody, but there's tribes behind us. So, yeah.
Have you spoken with Cece yet?
No.
I've
my
never
phone
met
is
her.
in the
Yeah.
audience.
We will soon.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
love
yeah.
you, Cece. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
we
thank you,
love
Cece.
you so much for just paving the way and just being such a pillar for our genre and just being an example of what it means to walk with the Lord and be faithful through the years. We pray for many more years, many more successes for you and your family. Yeah.
yeah.
And then last thing, can we get your names individually?
Yeah, sure. My name's Taylor.
Kelly?
Jess.
And Lloyd.
Well,
And together we are. We don't
Writers of That's My Kid.
Yeah, we don't
And
have
somehow we want to grant